I don't know. I mean, if you're only targeting the non-EU citizens, you're only targeting a small group of individuals.
That's true.
Because it's a door less of money entering into the market, but it's not going to benefit to anyone. Who is going to benefit?
AG3 family. AG3 family. Travel is a very fun treat with the AG3 family. Taking off a 1, 2, 3 with the AG3 family. It's expat living indeed with the AG3 family. Sit tight and buckle your seats with the AG3 family.
Que pasa AG3 fam, bienvenidos.
Welcome.
It's another episode of the AG3 fam. How y'all doing? I missed you guys. We are back in action, and we're sorry we've been gone for so long, but a lot has been happening, as you can see. Well, you might not be able to see, but we're in a new house, and amongst other things are new in our lives. But life is good, life is great, and we're here. And just like anything else in life, when you put it down, you pick it back up.
That's it.
Or you can just leave it sitting down. So we've decided to pick it back up. So we're here today.
Let's go, G! Let's go, G! Let's go!
Good to see you guys.
That's it. We are here today, and this is the perfect subject to come back on. Something that's really buzzing among expats, especially expats that want to come here to Spain. We are talking about the end of the golden visa here in Spain and the proposed 100% tax on property purchases by non-EU residents.
That can't be good.
There's no way that's good news.
Let's dive into it. But before we even get on the taxes, can you explain to our viewers, or for anybody who may not know, what exactly is the golden visa?
Well, the golden visa, you spend $500,000 on a property, you purchase it, and then the country gives you residency. You get a visa, and that's potentially going away in April. So with that, there are other options to get you a visa within the country, and the biggest one is a non-lucrative, but there are other visas that you can acquire as well. So it's not really a showstopper. It's just we're taking a different road now when it comes to entering the country and getting a visa.
Right. So that this particular thing is mainly affecting those people within that tier of, I have these funds that I want to invest into real estate here in Spain.
Yeah. Portugal ended theirs.
Yeah, they did.
Portugal ended theirs recently, last year. So why do you think the country of Spain is trying to take away these specific rights like golden visa?
Well, I think that the main reason is the Spanish economy. I feel like there are a lot of ways that the country is trying to recover, and they say that real estate is one of the ways that they can help recover some of their finances. So the thing is, statistically, since 2013, supposedly there has been at least almost 15,000 golden visas in the past 10 years. And what they're saying is it's bringing the market value of homes down and raising the prices up. Therefore, the Spaniards are not able to afford housing because expats or people who are trying to get residency, outsiders or immigrants, are coming here purchasing property, and then it's shooting the value up. Then people are not able to afford. So that's been a common issue, not just in Spain, but in other countries, like you mentioned, in Portugal.
Yeah, Portugal.
So I feel like the president of Spain is really trying to find a way to help his fellow people recover from that.
Yeah, it's an attempt. It's an attempt. Will it work? Will it have much effect? Who knows? Granted, there are other problems with tourism that are greatly affecting certain areas of Spain, like Barcelona and Tenerife. But that's a whole nother subject, the tourism part. Tourism, you can go down a whole rabbit hole when it comes to tourism. The golden visa is what it is, and to be honest, it's not a showstopper for anyone who's thinking about moving abroad, especially moving here in Spain.
Yeah, so you do have a small percentage of people who come here and they invest in property, but they're not living here. and so they come here maybe only on the holidays and things like that, and the property they're getting is affecting residents and people who actually want to live here. But to, like you mentioned before, that is a smaller percentage of people. All things have to be taken into consideration.
Yeah, so that's a golden visa. If you want to talk to a lawyer about the visa process, we know of one who will be talking to us later. Let's talk about this 100% tax law that they're trying to implement. Mr. Sanchez.
Yeah, so the Minister of Spain came out. It's not official, but it's on the table. It's a proposal of the property that, or non-European residents, they have to pay 100% property tax. And what does that do? That just discourages people to buy property here.
I get it. I mean, let's first start there. The fact that it's a measure to help the citizens.
Right.
And as you all know, we've been here for a while, 6 years now, going on to 7. And we understand the groans and the complaints of some of the local citizens about the prices of housing going up, the housing market going up, especially in popular areas like Malaga and Alicante and Valencia. The bigger cities, Madrid. If non-EU citizens are coming in buying properties and they're turning them into vacation homes or rental properties, Airbnbs, they're really shooting up the price of housing, the market in the local area. So it's making it hard for the locals to come in and buy a property. I get that.
Yeah. I
get that. If you're only targeting the non-EU citizens, you're only targeting a small group of individuals.
That's true.
People from the US, which we buy here, but probably not in droves. Like, I think more so the Brits, the people from the UK, are coming in, and I get it. Like, have you seen the weather in the UK? Like, it's not great.
Right.
So they come to Spain and they want a home.
That good weather.
Because they got good weather. I don't blame them. I would do the same thing. But they're not a part of the EU. So if you cut the States off and you cut the UK off, who's left? You got the whole rest of Europe still left. You got Germany, you got all these other countries in the EU that could potentially see an opportunity to gravitate to.
Okay, so guys, us discussing it is just like we're regular people just discussing, but don't just take our word for it. We actually sought out the expertise of our personal immigration lawyer, Virginia Ramos, and she's based out here in Seville, and she specializes in immigration as well as property tax. We are so grateful for her for taking the time out to do a short interview and answer some of our questions that many people want to know. So check out this segment. So thank you so much, Virginia, for talking to me.
Hello. Thank you for inviting me about all, and congratulations for this channel. It's very, very good, and you do an amazing job. I'm very happy that you share your personal experience with the expats, and that's very helpful for them. So thank you for that. Very good. So the deadline to apply for Golden Visa is the 3rd of April 2025, okay? However, the recommendation to the clients, we divide it depending of your situation. If you are already a homeowner in Spain, you can be a little bit more relaxed, and you have the whole February and the whole March. I will recommend at least to submit the application before the 20th of March, okay? Because to have plenty of time in case you need to resolve, and we always have last minute problems. Sometimes even the platform doesn't work. So at least 20th of March. This is for everyone, okay? The people who are already completing a purchase in Spain, I recommend them to complete the purchase at the notary around the first week of March, okay? This will vary depending of what city you are buying in Spain, okay? applicant who like cities like Barcelona or Madrid, they are not able anymore because the timing is longer than other cities, and they might not be on time to complete all the purchase formalities and then get ready for the golden visa, because the timing there is longer. Okay. However, the purchaser that are looking to buy in Sevilla or any place in Andalusia or other places in Spain that are quieter, not such big cities, still are on time to buy.
They still have a little bit of time for other cities.
Yeah, we don't have much time, but my clients are still searching for properties more than 500,000 euros, and we have about 10 more days, something like that, okay? 10 more days. I wouldn't recommend any longer because then the timing is very, very limited, okay?
Perfect. Now, for non-EU citizens still interested in relocating or moving here to Spain, what alternative visa options would you recommend in light of these changes about the golden visa? Is there hope? Are there other visas that people can apply?
Yeah, we have plenty of other visas, okay, but the most used one are depending of what again, if you want to work in Spain or not. For example, clients who don't want to work in Spain and they're happy because they have the pension, the retirement, or just savings, they are totally fine to apply for a non-lucrative visa, okay? You don't need to work in Spain, and you can live in Spain without working. Okay. However, if you want to work in Spain, you can apply either a standard working visa, you need a job offer, or you can apply for a high qualified working visa. You need a job offer as well, depend on the situation and the requirements of your job offer, okay? Okay. Then, if you are able to work remotely from your home country, we had a new attempt that allow you to work online and keep your job at home, okay? That is digital nomad visa. Yeah, it's doing good now, and it's totally possible. It will remind, and people are applying for that, okay? Okay. And it's a kind of privileged visa as well. And finally, if you just want to study in Spain for a while, or even just to improve your Spanish, and you register in a very serious with all the rules in Spain, you could even apply for a student visa. Okay. Well, so that could be more my recommendation in general, okay? All these need to study, revise, and will be applied depending on your personal circumstance. Okay. Now, regarding the proposed 100% tax on property purchases, is there any official confirmation of when this might be implemented? Do you have any information on that, or not really? No, at the moment, no. At the moment, it's just a news on the TV and the radio, the media, but according to the law, they need to be formally approved at the Congress, okay? All the political parties have to agree on that and have to be finally approved, okay? For example, the golden visa, since the early moment that the government announced that they were going to cancel, until the final moment that they did approve that, it took about 1 year. Okay, so during 1 year they were saying we are going to, but they didn't really have the majority or the requirements to approve. Okay, so in other words, the 100% tax is just in talks. It hasn't been officially approved yet. No. So it could happen, but it could not happen as well. Yeah, and we will give in information, but at the moment it's just new. Okay, nothing approved, nothing in place at all. Understood. And we hope it doesn't approve, really. Right, because 100% tax, that's very high. Yeah, that's very bad. Yeah. Okay. So, as a professional, because I know that you have some experience in obviously in
purchasing property as well, how might these policies shift or change the impact of the broader real estate here in Spain?
Yeah, thank you. I combine immigration with real estate law in Spain, all for expats. And the implication, this is just personal opinion with my experience, but nobody could say what will really happen, but because it didn't happen yet, obviously.
Right.
But just personal opinion, I think that this all this change is not going to really make any better to the local resident at all. Okay, it's just not going to change their life, because we're talking about golden visa. Is you need to be more than 500,000 euros investment in a property, free of debt, no mortgage, anything from your money to them. So it's totally impossible from your pocket. Sorry, it's totally not normal that the majority of the local resident in Spain could afford that. So what is going to be the benefit for the local resident that they take the golden visa? We don't think it's going to be any benefit. We think it's going to be even negative for the economy. When you close a door,
yes,
that was entering economy, obviously it's going to affect negative in the areas of Spain where they were more, this investment were more frequent, for example Marbella. But at the end of the day, as you say, the negative, because it's a door less of money entering into the market, but it's not going to benefit to anyone. Who is going to benefit? That I don't see any positive point, because if they agree that the 100% tax over the purchase tax for non-EU buyers, what is going to be the positive of that for the local residents? Obviously, if that happens, the buyers they don't have to compete with these investors. But what are the percentage of the same property that you are going to compete with them? I think the same kind of property is very, very reduced. And I don't see in the whole problem that we really have in Spain with the real estate market, with the property demand, that is going to make a huge impact. It's maybe a small relief for some very few properties, but in general, no. In general, it's not going to benefit, and in general, just it's going to cause problems. And again, we close one door with the golden visa, and now they want to close another door of that is really, really make a problem with the whole real estate market who benefit from this entering money.
We're just very grateful for Virginia taking the time out to give us some very great advice when it comes to this. So, and this is all just information. Like,
yeah,
we don't know. We only know what we know, and we're only here to help others who might be seeking answers as to the questions that they might have about new laws, and laws are constantly changing. So of course, you all know we will be more than happy to come to you and let you know the updates as we receive them.
Absolutely.
Because the world is changing.
So guys, once again, thank you so much to Virginia for taking the time. I will make sure I leave her website and all of her contact information. If anybody's coming to the Sevilla province or Andalusia and looking for an immigration lawyer, I'll leave all her contact in this episode in the description.
Virginia will get you results.
She will.
I know, like we said, we've been out for a while, but I'm so grateful for everybody who's stuck around.
Thank y'all so much.
And everyone who's been patient with us. We are doing our best to continue
keep that
on
content coming.
Yeah, and that's all we can do is give you our best, because as you know, content creation is not easy, but we are family first, and with all of the changes that we've been having, we've just been enjoying family. We're so grateful. Amari is gone. He's out.
Right. Always.
And it's a beautiful thing to be able to raise our kids here. Speaking of kids, where are those little...
Let me get Abby and Aaron to come. Sit on daddy lap.
You don't got nowhere to sit.
Hey, UG fam.
Thank y'all for watching. I appreciate everybody who subscribes, leaves comments. Like and share this video. If there's anything that you guys have questions on, please reach out. So, until next time.
Hasta luego.